Hi guys, so here is how you can create and work on your budget for the budget challenge. First go to your student home, which is right here, and click on your student home and make sure that you're following that, and it'll have a drop down menu. Okay. Next, you're going to go to your info packet, which is this right here, and this is going to give you information about your job, when bills get paid, and how to go through everything. So click on your info packet to get the budget tracking sheet. Make sure you click on how to play, and you'll go to that sheet there. In how to play, here you can use the Google Sheets version, which is really nice because you can upload it from your Google Drive, keep it there, and access it from anywhere you need to. Or you can download the Excel version, which will work on any computer. You just have to save it where you'll know and work on it where you've got it at. Once you've downloaded that and open it, you're going to see the budget challenge sheet. In here, you're going to be able to put the dates, the deposits, your bank fees, and pay your bills, and keep track of what that's going to look like. And then over here on this side, you'll be able to see what money you have left in your account as you go through it. In your information packet, once you go to your student home again, information packet, you're going to see the start date of our simulation being 1/28/16. Unless you're a late starter, that's going to be 2/11. Your starting bank balance is $800. So that's what you're going to start out with in this thing. So when you go in to your budget balance, your budget challenge worksheet here, you'll be able to change these dates and work on that. And you can play through this to see how I do that. You'll put your date, starting date here, and your opening deposit here. Going back into your information packet, this is your job. And then you started your job last year, so you've been working there for almost a year, and so that started then. Okay, you get paid twice a month or every 2 weeks this much money. However, remember that that's not what you're actually getting paid as a net income, so you'll have to check and look on your sheet, on your module sheet. So remember that your 401k matching, you took out so much money, and so you'll need to go and reference your vendor to do that. So if you go over into your vendor selections here, you'll be able to see that again. So for mine, you can see that I went with employee matched at the 10% option on match 2, and I put in 3%. So when I go down and scroll down that page on my paycheck calculator, you can see that everyone starts out with that $1,608. But depending on how much I took out in my 401k, this is actually how much I am going to see in my paycheck, and that's what I'll be putting in my paycheck. So then I go back to my budget challenge worksheet here, and you're going to be putting your paychecks in the green column here. Your first paycheck is on the 2nd of February here. However, I put mine in on the 3rd just because I like to give myself some wiggle room. And then every 2 weeks, you're going to do, or 2/4, sorry, and every 2 weeks, you're going to get paid. So you count 14 days and scroll down. This video will show you how I did that. You go through and do that. Then you're going to your bank. Some of us have bank fees and some of us do not, dependent upon what you did. Some of you, if you chose 2, 3, or 4, have a $10 a month fee. Some of you who chose 2 are also going to pay $3.95 at the end of the month. These other fees are only as you use them, so only if you go under your balance and stuff will you get charged. And you'll have to look for your bank statements to have to pay those. If you chose 1 or 2, every time that you make a payment to a credit card or something, you're going to be paying 50 cents on those. I chose number 1, so I'm going to have to do that. So if I were going to go in and have to do bank fees, this video will show you if I was on the one with ODP fees or overdraft protection fees, where that will put that. To pay your rent, you will go into your vendor selection, decide which one it is you paid, and put that into your budget there. That will go in here in your apartments. Car insurance is only paid once every 6 months. So you're only going to have to pay your bill once for this, and you're getting billed in January on the 29th, but your due date is 10 days after, which means you're going to pay it in February. But remember, you only have to put it in once in February. You don't have to repeat this one. This is the same with renter's insurance. You're going to get charged February 15th for it, pay that 9 days later. So in February, you're going to have 2 major insurance policies come through. It's going to be kind of expensive, but you don't have to pay for it the rest of the time. This one is even once a year or annually. So if you were to pay insurance in real life, you'd pay that once and you wouldn't have to worry about it for the rest of the year. For your auto loan, depending on which car option you went with, you might have, if you went with option 1, you're going to have your $380, but you already did it through a credit union, which means you're going to have to pay $25 the first time out. After that, it's only $380. So just remember, your first payment is going to have to be that. You get billed on the 15th, you pay it 8 days later, so the 23rd of every month, you're going to have to make that car payment. So make sure that you put that in your calculator there. For your cell phone bill, depending on which one you are, you're going to get it on the 2nd, pay it 9 days later, so the 11th of every month, you're going to be paying your cell phone bill. This video will take you through and show you how I entered all of my bills in and how it works so that you can see and develop a budget and see if you're going to go in the red. If you were to go into the red over here on this side, that means you might need to look at how much money you're taking out of your paycheck every month and adjust that so that you don't have to worry about that. Don't forget that if you're going to make the minimum payment on your credit card, you're going to go into overdraft at some point. So you're going to want to make extra payments if you have extra money left over and pay that off as soon as you can. But for budgeting purposes, I scheduled it with just a little bit in there. Don't forget to buy your credit card and to pay that off as soon as you can. Low watts energy is your utilities bill and your student loans, all those pesky student loans. Everyone's got one. You need to make sure you schedule that in. You're going to get billed on the 19th. You're going to pay it on the 8th. So that means the 27th of every month, you need to be making a student loan payment. This will take you through how I did that and see where you end up. All right, guys, you'll be fine. Ask me if you need any help.